Sir, welcome, sir. Dr. Anandram, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Shall we start the program, sir?
Yes, we can start.
And,
Very good morning and a warm welcome to the tech series on robotics and automation conducted by SA Engineering College, an autonomous institution affiliated to Anna University. SA Engineering College was established by Dharmanaidu Educational and Charitable Trust in the year 1998-99. The college is approved by AICT Delhi and affiliated to Anna University Chennai. From the year 2019, UGC has granted the meritorious autonomous status to our institution. The college is well planned with 5 lakh square feet of constructed area, which includes classroom, drawing halls, laboratories, workshops, and associated faculty. In recognition of quality system of high quality policy being implemented by the institution, SSUV NAD has accepted ISO 9001 to 2015 certification. Most of the undergraduate program offered are accredited by National Board of Accreditation, Delhi. The college offers 11 UG programs and 6 PG programs. I would like to extend my gratitude to our management trustees, principals, sir, and all faculty members for their unwavering support and hard work in making this event possible. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. L. Anandaraman, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering at Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, Madanapalli, who have graciously accepted our institution to share his expertise. He had published more than 12 research papers in various SCA and Scopus Index journals, had published more than 14 patents, and it has 12 patents has been granted in his name. He has published several books in the areas of thermal engineering. Sir, your valuable guidance will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the young minds gathered here. Let us make the most of this opportunity to exchange ideas, inspire each other, and drive the future of robotics and automation forward. Welcome once again, and I hope you have a productive and enjoyable tech series. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Danesh, sir, for the
Thank you,
warm
sir.
welcome. So, I have shared my screen. So, please make it live. Yeah. Okay.
sir, it is in live right now.
Okay. So, my presentation is visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. So, very good morning to everyone present in this live session. So, myself, Dr. Anantaraman, I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, Andhra Pradesh. And today I'm going to share my view on robotics and automation for life. So, how robotics and automation can help us in our day-to-day activities, either our home automation or in our workplace. So wherever possible, how to implement simple robotic and automation systems that will simplify our life. So that is the topic I have selected today, and I hope it will be interesting for everyone. It is a very short presentation. Right. Now, so we'll begin with the basics. So, what is robotics? So, it is a very famous, popular word, and it is very trending now. And many students are interested in taking their career in the path of robotics through mechanical engineering or through mechatronics engineering, like that. So, robotics is the intersection of science, engineering, and technology that produces machines, which are called robots, that can replicate or substitute for human actions. So, in simple words, we are doing many tasks daily. Let's take any repetitive task, create a machine for it, and let the machine do it. So that is called a robot, and the technology involved is called robotics. So this is a simple way to define robotics. So next we'll see about automation. So these two terms, robotics and automation, will always travel together, because to solve automation we use robots, right? So what is automation? So automation is the use of technology to perform tasks with minimal human intervention. So automation can improve the efficiency, reliability, and speed of tasks that were previously performed by humans. If you use a robot to do a repeated task in a particular pattern, aligned with the procedure or aligned with the time, that is called automation. We call it as automate, right? Let's take our cars. We have manual driving cars, automatic drive cars. So what is the advantage in automation? So in manual driving, based on our speed, based on the road condition, or based on the load available in the car, the person who is driving the car has to change the gear. If you are in a traffic, you should move in first gear, second gear, right? And if you are in a highway and the highway is very free, you have to move to the fifth gear so that you can achieve maximum speed. So that the decision is taken by the humans, and you replace the entire gearbox with the automatic gearbox. Now the task is very simple. You just press the accelerator pedal, the gear will change automatically. Depending on the speed and load of the vehicle, the gear will change automatically. So the human intervention is less, right? So likewise, the same kind of automation can be applied in many areas, not only in automobiles. There are many places where automation can be applied, which we'll see one by one. Okay. So these robots and automation, robotics and automation will always travel together. They are interlinked to each other. So once you learn robotics, you should automatically learn automation also. You build a robot, but you should know where to use it. What is the application? So that is the meaning of automation, right? Now, what is the need for robotics and automation, and where we can use it? So there are countless areas, n number of areas where we can use. So here I have mentioned a few areas where these robotics and automation can play a significant role. First one is security. You know what is security, right? National security is there. If there are secured facilities, some monitoring, surveillance is needed. So there we can use these robotics and automation. Space exploration, where it is difficult for humans to go, we can deploy robots. That is another area. And in entertainment industry also, we can use robots. Nowadays, this movie shooting and all, people are using more robots, drones, robotic cranes. Without humans, camera will travel and capture. So there also we can use. And most importantly, agriculture needs lot of human workforce, right? But nowadays it is very difficult to find a human workforce. People are not ready to do agriculture. People are not ready to work in bright sun, right? So there we can deploy robots and we can automate few things. We'll discuss one by one. And healthcare, you know the importance of robotics in surgeries. Minor people are doing surgery inside human eye. Just think of the scale. So where normal people cannot do, the robots are performing surgery now. So that is the implementation of robotics and automation in healthcare. And we have underwater exploration. So the main problem in underwater is you can swim up to certain levels only. Let's say some 100 meters maximum. If you go beyond that, below that, what will happen? The pressure will increase. You cannot swim without wearing special suits. So it is also like space where humans cannot go very deep. We can use this underwater exploration also with robotics. Food preparation also now it is done by robots. We'll discuss that. And in manufacturing industry, already we are using so many robots in manufacturing industry to speed up the process and to make the products perfectly, right? And in military also we are using robots, and customer service also people are using robots. So these are the some 10 specific areas where robotics and automation can be used, right? Now, there is a $1 million question that can robots replace entire human workforce? The clear answer is no, because someone should make the robots, right? So these are the few human characteristics which robots don't have, like empathy, creativity, judgment, and critical thinking, right? So definitely, even though the technology grows, if we have one robot per human in future also, then the human need will not be changed. The robot cannot replace entire human workforce. I'll quote an example. Let's take judgments. So we are using AI now. We are using this GPTs. Chat GPT is there. Grok is there. So many GPTs are there. People started using. Everyone is using GPTs now, but still, GPTs can support us by summarizing few things. But if you ask the GPT to take a decision, it cannot be correct always. That is why we cannot implement these AIs in specific places like judgment. You cannot ask a AI to give the judgment for a case, because the AI will consider only what is in the document, but it will not consider the external factors like what is the history of the person who is committing the crime. So there are many factors, right? Based on that only judgment will be written. So that cannot be done. So the ultimate conclusion is no robot can replace human workforce now also, in future also, right? Okay, let's go into the topic. So here I am proposing some projects for the students who are listening to this lecture to do some projects in these areas like home, IT, public, agriculture, college, industry, etc. I'll explain one by one. So, what are all the things you can do in your home using this robotics and automation concepts? I'll tell you. So, first one is automated lighting. You take any specific home, there are few lights which are on only from evening to the next day morning, right? And daily we are turning on the light and turning off the light using physical switches. Sometimes we'll forget it. Sometimes out of hurry we'll go to the office without turning off the street light, or outside the home we'll have some lights, right? Garden lights are there, so the light will be on for the entire day. So it will increase the electricity bill. Many problems are there. So that can be automated. Time based automation we can do. There are some simple circuits. Let's say, I hope everyone is familiar with Arduino boards, right? So you can integrate the Arduino board and add one relay. Instead of that switch, you connect a relay. You write a simple program in the Arduino board which runs on time. So if the time is 6 p.m. in the evening, the relay should be on, so the light will be on. And if it is 6 a.m. in the morning, the relay should be off, the light will be off. It is a very simple automation you can do, which will save human effort. Also, it can be customized and you will get very less electricity bill. So that is one project. And turn on turn off geysers, like I told, water heaters are there. I have seen a few people, they'll wake up at 5 o'clock, turn on the water heater, and again they'll go to sleep, so that the heater will heat the water. Again 6 o'clock they'll wake up and go and take the shower. So the sleep cycle is disturbed here, right? Sometimes after taking the shower, they will leave it as it is. They'll forget to turn off the water heater and they'll go to office or school or college, something. So here also you can add the time based automation. So the automatically your geysers, water heater will turn on and turn off based on time. That can be done. And safety, like I told, every house now has LPG connections, right? Gas cylinders are there. So you can install MQL sensors. There are some sensors which can detect the LPG leakage. So you can install one system there. If any leak is detected by the sensor, it will send some alert, like it will produce a buzzer sound, or you can program it to send a message to you, or you can even program to call the nearest fire station. The fire station can be called by the emergency number, right? So that can be done. Okay, so that is for the safety, so that immediately you will come to know some leakage is there and you can take some action. And mobile charging automation, this is very much needed now. So nowadays what people are doing is they'll put the mobile phone in the charge uh, while going to the bed, and in the morning only they'll turn off the charger. So even though the mobile will reach 100% in 1 or 2 hours, the charger will always stay on, and some amount of current will always flow into mobile, so it will damage the charger. It will damage your mobile battery also, and your electricity bill also will increase. So that also you can automate, right? You can monitor the charge, amount of charge in your mobile. If it reaches 99, you can automatically turn off the charger. So that kind of automation can be done, or you can apply some time based automation also here. Then automated climate control. This is also important. So people cannot live in Chennai without ACs now because of the heat. But still, there are sometimes excess amount of heat is removed. That means more cooling is also happening in the room, right? So how to avoid this? You put an external temperature sensor. So the sensor will communicate with the air conditioner through one smart plug, right? And if the desired temperature is reached, it will automatically turn off the air conditioner. Few people don't like air conditioner running in the morning time, right? So up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock only, I want the AC to be on. What they'll do, they'll wake up at 3 o'clock, manually turn off the AC, and again they'll go to sleep. So that can be automated again. Few people like a different temperature during the sleep cycle. Let's say beginning of the sleeping I want 20 degree, midnight I want 22 degree, morning I want 24, 25 degree, something like that. So that also can be done. So there is a device called IR blaster. So you can connect IR blaster to your microcontroller, so you can program it. So the IR blaster will automatically adjust the AC temperature. It is like manually adjusting using remote. Okay, instead of remote, the blaster will communicate with the AC through infrared rays. So automatically every 2 hours you can increase the temperature by 1 degree. That is also possible. So these are the various ideas for home automation. Now let's see some IT automation. So in IT, we talk about a network, safety, backup, disaster recovery, something like that, right? So in IT also automation can be done. Let's say you have one hard drive which is full of data. You can do IT automation. How? Every month you can connect the hard drive to a cloud, and automatically the data will be transferred to the cloud as a backup. So even if your hard drive or pen drive something fails, the data will be safe, right? So these are the different IT automations you can do. And next one is public automation, right? Like smart street lights. Again, street light also same problem. Sometimes people forget to turn on the street lights. Some days are always dark, and sometimes the street light will be on in the uh, midday also. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the hot sunny days also street lights are on. Humans make mistakes, right? So there also you can do time based automation, and also you can add some ambient light sensors which can sense the amount of light available. Accordingly decision will be taken, right? Sometimes in the middle of the day, if it is very cloudy and rain comes, it is very dark. That time also we need street lights, right? And sometimes in the summer, if you say evening up to 6:30 we have sunlight, but in winter seasons 5:30 itself it is dark. So instead of going for time based automation, you can actually measure the amount of light available in the ambience. Accordingly you can take a decision. And now we are using LED lights everywhere, which is very good. And you can adjust the brightness of the LED also. Instead of simply turning on and turning off the street lights, slowly the brightness will increase. If it is starting to get dark, slowly you can increase the brightness, and in the morning you can slowly reduce the brightness, and ultimately it will go to zero. So that is also good. That will save a lot of power. Imagine implementing this technology to all streetlights in the entire Chennai city. So the amount of energy saved is very huge. Okay, and smart traffic control we can do. Like now the signals are time based, right? Even though if a lane is empty, and if there is a green signal, nobody is going, the other side many cars are waiting, but it is red signal. That is not good, right? So you can add some motion sensors, or you can implement some AI through cameras. You can check how many vehicles are waiting in each lane. Accordingly the timing can be adjusted for the lane. So if more vehicles are waiting in a lane, immediately it should be opened. And if there are one or two vehicles, they can wait, something like that you can do. And lane management, people don't follow lane principles now, right? Tractors are going in high speed lanes, cars are going in low speed lanes. That is happening everywhere in highways, right? So to warn the driver, some lane management, lanes can be detected and warning can be given to the driver. That can be done. And there are many subsidiary and benefits schemes are there. For that you can do some automation. Then a credit profile automation you can do, and smart energy meters also you can use. So now the energy meters are digital, but it is not smart. So still people should come to your home, electricity people, they have to take the reading and they have to go to the office, they'll make the entry and you will receive the bill. So many works are involved, right? What if the meter directly communicate to the electricity board? Because everywhere we have mobile network, we have a Wi-Fi's are there. So it can be a connected device. So that is the concept of smart energy meters. These are something related to the public automation, what we can do. And this is most important, agriculture automation, right? So automated water irrigation. So generally if you see in agriculture there is a bore well, right? And from the bore well water will come out. The water will be distributed to different parts of the land manually by the farmer, right? What if it can be automated? Because you can measure the amount of water in each corner of the farm. Where water is needed, you can operate some IoT controlled valves, solenoid valves are there. So wherever water level is less, there you can send more water. Wherever water is already there, you cut the water supply so that you can save the water and the crop will grow evenly. So every time if the farmer walks, let's take some 5 acres or 10 acres of land. If every day the farmer walks around the land, imagine the amount of distance he need to walk to check whether water is sufficient for the crop or not. It is hectic, right? It is, if it is one day then okay. So let's take paddy crop. So paddy crops are like 90 to 120 days. Imagine a farmer is walking 90 to 120 days for the entire 4-acre land. How much energy he has to spend. And he has to walk in the sunlight also. Imagine the temperature now, right? It will create some health problems also. This can be avoided if automation is implemented in water irrigation. So that is one idea. And we can create some greenhouse effect. There are a few crops, let's say the tomato crops or mushrooms are there, many crops which need a controlled environment. The temperature and humidity of the environment should be maintained. So in such case, you cannot measure and turn on the AC or heater, turn on the humidifier manually, right? That needs continuous monitoring. One dedicated person should sit inside the greenhouse. That is not possible. So you can automate it. Add some sensors. There are sensors called DHT11 and DHT22 sensors are there, which will continuously monitor the temperature and humidity. And you monitor it, connect to a microcontroller, and that in turn should be connected to a humidifier or air conditioner or a water heater, whatever it is, devices. And if the humidity is less, turn on the humidifier. If the humidity is more, turn off the humidifier. The temperature is high, turn on the AC or open the ventilation. So something can be done automatically, right? So, and climate control management, it is also same. And robotic harvesting also. So you might have seen some videos where some trucks fitted with robots will pluck the apples from the apple trees. So it will have a camera which will capture the image of apple, and it will check the size of the apple and the ripeness of the apple, like whether it is in the early stage or it is ready to eat, like that it will check. And it will plug the apple, and that will go for selling. So that is also possible. So that is called robotic harvesting. And finally, automated crop protection from animals. So this is a very increasing problem we are seeing now. So the protecting the crops from animals, domestic as well as wild animals. So that also can be done, right? You can install some speakers and play some sounds so that the animal will be afraid and it will run away. That is one thing. And there are some sound frequencies we can produce. So these sound will make discomfort for the animal so that the animal will not enter into your farm. And this can be automated also. So animals will not come and attack the crops every time. So generally in night times only these animals will roam. Okay. So that time you can automate this. Every 10 minutes make a sound, every 15 minutes send ultrasonic pulses. So that can be done. So these are the different automations you can do in the agriculture sector. And let's say college automation. So you students are going to join college, right? So what you can do in the college, these are some simple ideas, like Smart attendance management. So QR code based attendance system you can create. Students should scan the QR displayed in the projector. Their attendance is registered. And geotagging based attendance based on your location. You can do some attendance. Then NFC based attendance. Let's install some NFC near field communication tags in your ID cards. And whenever you tap the device fitted in the entrance of your classroom, tap it, you will get the attendance, right? Something you can do. And colleges will produce more amount of food waste. So how to convert the food waste into manures? Okay, that also you can do some automation. Create a device where people will throw the food. The device will dry it, remove the water content, pack it, and it will send it as a manure that can be used as a fertilizer for the crops, right? And smart power distributions. So energy, this is related to energy. Not all buildings will use same amount of energy. So based on the timetable which is followed in the institution, you can divert the energy. Based on the number of labs running, you can divert the energy so that your energy consumption will be less. Then plastic waste recycling. So how to recycle the plastic? So some devices can be installed where people will put the empty bottles and they'll get some tokens which they can use to purchase for from the canteen, or they can redeem it, something like that. E-waste recycling. E-waste in the sense, from the labs we'll throw some e-waste like circuits, batteries and all. So properly it should be recycled. For that, some app can be created where students can take selfie by while recycling the battery or recycling the plastic. They can take a selfie, and for that selfie some rewards can be given, right? So many things can be done related to the college. And these are industry automations. So when you join the course, so you will learn how automation plays an important role in mechanical industries. So few I have mentioned here, like automatic sorting system. Based on size, shape, part number, sorting can be done without any human intervention. Quality detection. If there is any defect in the manufactured component, that can be detected automatically. Then smart elevator controls, then baggage diverter systems, and many are there, right? This you will study after joining the course, right? And there is a big difference between this physical world and digital world. People should understand. So physical world is the world where we are living. So here what we can do, we can touch something, we can feel it, we can smell, we can see, we can hear, right? These are the physical senses, right? Digital world is what is happening inside computers. Now there is a gap between this digital and physical world. So the communication is done by two devices actually. We call it as sensors and actuators. You want to measure something in the physical world and move it to the digital world, you use sensors. Let's say you want to measure the temperature. Actually, your human body can sense the temperature, and if you want it as a value to be processed by a computer, you need a sensor. That is called temperature sensor. Like that, humidity sensor is there, light sensor is there, sound decibel sensors are there, many ultrasonic sensor, infrared sensors are there. So these sensors will take input from the physical world and convert it into a digital value, right? So these are the different sensors you can see. These are all available in Amazon itself. So it costs around 100 rupees, 200 rupees only. You can buy these things and you can actually experience how it works, right? Now there is another device called actuator. So let's say from digital world you want to do something in the physical world. For example, by clicking a button in your mobile, you want to open your door in your home. How to do it? You need to use an actuator. Connect the actuator, connect it to a microcontroller, connect it to a network, program it, and if you press the button in your mobile phone or laptop or something, automatically the door will open. You have seen automated garage doors, right? When the car comes near, inside the car there is a button. If you press the button, the garage door will open. After parking, the garage door will close. So the actuators are devices which will connect the digital world to physical world, right? Now, I want to show one project, recent project, which is done by our mechanical students. So, so this is the interface developed by the students. So from the mobile phone, they can control this robot. So this robot is equipped with two servos with 2 degrees of freedom. And by clicking the buttons just you have seen in the mobile web browser, this robo can be controlled. So it can move forward, reverse, left, right, and the clamp can go from 0 to 180-degree, and it can lift objects also. So this is a recent project done by our third year mechanical engineering students. There are many more projects, many robots we can build, and this is the app interface you can see. And there is a forward, reverse, left, right button, stop button, and there are some inching buttons. If you want to move for a little distance, so left, right is there, also forward, reverse is there, and at the top you can see the clamp angle. So what angle the clamp should hold the object, and this is a lift angle. What angle you want to lift the object. So this is one project as outcome of the robotics laboratory in our institution. And there are many projects done by our students, like smart irrigation system they have developed. And they are doing one project on monitoring drip irrigation. Drip irrigation, the major problem is the drip holes are blocked. So they are integrating with the AI, and they are detecting if the drip is faulty, it should alert the farmer. So that they are doing. So there are many possibilities for good projects in mechanical engineering. And finally, I would like to tell how you can start a project, right? So people have ideas, but they don't know how to start the project, right? So this is a procedure. First, you find a problem which needs solution. So you should find a problem which needs to be solved. Simply developing product which is not at all useful for anyone is of no use, right? So day to day we are seeing and talking many people, interact with them and find a problem that needs a simple solution. Solutions may exist, but simplified version is needed. Then create an idea to solve the problem. Okay, then brainstorm it with your team. Always work as team, right? You will get many inputs, many clarity you will get, and you may be wrong in some area, your friend will help you, right? Then you need to brainstorm with your team, check feasibility whether it is possible to do or not. Okay, you cannot do project which involves $1 million rupee, or you cannot use some nuclear related things, right? Radioactive materials and all you can't use, right? So check the feasibility whether it is possible to do with the facility, with the money or not. Then do a literature survey. This is important because whatever you are thinking may already exist. So try to search it online, whether check solution is already available or not. If available also, you go for a better one. Okay, that's why literature survey is needed. Then you identify the methods or steps, components, whatever needed. Okay, you list it out. Then you design it, analyze it, and then fabricate, finally test it. After testing, once your project is done, you got a solution for a problem, you should publish it. So you have found something, you have achieved something that should be published to the outside world. There are two modes. You can put it as a paper. If it is a research based project you are doing, you can publish it as a paper so that others will get benefited. And you can publish patents so that you can commercialize it in the future, right? And don't stop with it. If it is a successful product or service, go for a startup or business. Okay, so that's all from my side, and you can connect with me anytime. I have given my phone number, email ID, website, and a Twitter handle here. So those who are interested to collaborate, or you have any doubts related to robotics, automation, and this IoT projects, so you are always welcome to interact with me. Okay. And I would like to thank the head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SA Engineering College, Professor Danish, for giving me this opportunity to interact with young minds. Thank you, sir. And thanks to Dr. Praveen Kumar, who is organizing this webinar. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, thank you so much. And participants, you can fill the form. Actually, feedback link has been posted. So thank you, Anuraman sir, for your
Yeah.
valuable session. Actually, highly
Yeah.
enlightening
Thank you, sir.
and this is extremely valuable. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.